Yes, it's two things. It's actually the hurtbox not being the best, but it's also pushback. There's so much pushback in this game at close quarters. I don't know when it happens, so you know, you'd have to bear with me. I think it may have actually been that. The kick, the stall. I'm trying to find where this... I mean, to me, that is ridiculous. Did you see what happened then? This is exactly what I'm talking about. What are these hurtbox interactions? That move is like almost unwhiff punishable unless you're perfect spacing. I even tried to sweep that and my sweep will whiff. That is diabolical. That's diabolical, and that's not even why we're in this replay. Brother in... Sorry, I don't even want to say anything blasphemous. Look at this. What's the frame data? This is such bad game design. It's horrendous. What's the frame? I'm trying to for frame area. -4. I think it's -4. Okay, -4. -4. I've pressed crouch and medium kick to take my turn back. Take my turn back. Look at this. My foot is in her foot. Auto whiff. Let me get my cup of tea. Yes, it's like so. Admittedly, I learned Street Fighter properly in Street Fighter 5. This was a thing in Street Fighter 5, but not to this extent. This crops up all the time in this game, and I'm so immune to it now because I still call it out, but I'm just like, that's the game. That's the game, right? So the play here, and this is what's ridiculous. -4 move, and this is what I did do because once I had the down on this person, it was GG's, but it was GG's, I guess. Oh my god, it still connects. What I was going to say is you whiff punish it. So the only option here is or parry. Honestly, I'm telling you, this is bad game design, and if Capcom do not understand why this is bad game design, then this game is still in beta. This is one of Drive Rush and this, and anti-ADB being trash. That's more a me thing. I think anti-ADB is trash, but ultimately is my timing. Anyway, sorry, yeah. Sorry, I just want to put a bit of a rant there, but yeah, that's my opinion. If Capcom, like SNK, patched all the games, if Capcom were to, inverted commas again, fix Street Fighter 5 netcode, they made some like final tweaks. I was thinking about this in the shower, so that passionate I am. I was in the shower thinking about this, and I was thinking, if they tweaked the netcode to improve it, if they made some minor changes to certain characters because the power levels are too high, and if they that's it, V-shift. If they normalize V-shift so the amount of distance the character moved backwards was equal, because the problem with V-shift is, I don't know if you know this, certain characters struggled or were not able to punish V-shift. So having a set distance that every character goes backwards on a V-shift, so everybody got a guaranteed punish. That the game needed that. That actually ruined the game for a lot of people. That would be a big thing, Street Fighter 5. But yeah, they're not. This game will not change. Capcom will never give older games the SNK treatment of patching those games. They've just said Street Fighter 6 is the new wave. Just play it and get on with it. It's also the latest installment of Street Fighter, the biggest fighting game in history, so always pull numbers. You know what the truth is? This could be a hot take. I feel like I should even boot up Street Fighter 5 just to talk this point through, but I ain't gonna do it. We'll just talk about it. 5 had ass netcode, and certain people couldn't play Street Fighter 5. There was actual nations out there. There was regions that couldn't play Street Fighter 5. I know in Africa, So I used to talk to a content creator in Africa who used to do replays and stuff, and he said that we are used to playing in lag, but he doesn't understand when he plays people in like north, east, south, western EU why we moan about lag. And I said because we're not used to lag all the time. We get lag sometimes, but we don't get that many laggy games. They're so used to lag that they thought that that's the way the game was played. How insane is that? So certain regions couldn't play it. Netcode ass, we mentioned certain characters were whack. We mentioned V-Shift. Certain characters not being able to punish V-Shift and the impact V-Shift had on certain characters. You know, V-Shift should have only put you back a certain distance so everybody got a punish if they did a normal throw and then you did V-Shift. Certain characters, yeah, was just stupid. Certain V-Trigs were stupid, blah, blah, blah. That's Street Fighter 5. Street Fighter 6 has its own set of issues. The mechanics, I still need like ever so slight refinements in my opinion. Drive Rush is still head of stupid. Certain characters, their design makes no sense. You've got, what else was I going to say? I mentioned about the hitbox hurt boxes. We literally saw examples in the Ken Jury matchup where the hitbox hurt box do not make sense. Yo, Peaches. But amazing netcode, accessibility, modern controls. The thing is Street Fighter 6 has done so many things right. It is phenomenal online. You can play like anyone pretty much anywhere within like a certain radius and it will be acceptable. Obviously there's big money in it as well. Capcom will put like, well, Capcom, Saudi money, who knows, put mad money into it. It's not really a difficult game to play, to get into it. It's hard to master. The thing is, you've created an amazing product, but because it's Street Fighter, even if it's shit, people are going to play it. Street Fighter 5, people say it wasn't successful. It was successful. It did sell a large number of copies. It was mad popular in Japan. It was popular in the US. And I think for the most part, it was popular in EU. Not many people in this region play Street Fighter compared to the US and obviously Japan. But for the number of people that are playing it in EU, it was popular. Like literally, I would play Street Fighter 5 every day that game was the active Street Fighter, and I would get endless matches from beginning to end. To me, that tells me that in the right region, it was popular. Certain regions couldn't play the game full stop. I know people that bought Street Fighter 5 in India, and they said, Rush, we have to play. Not my cousins, by the way, before you even go there. If you jump into ranked in India, everyone's on like 3-bar connection, and it takes about half an hour to find a match. And when you get the match, it's a 2-bar, 3-bar. They said it's not even worth playing the game. Yes, it is to do with infrastructure, but it was also to do with the netcode. Netcode is ass. Street Fighter 6 is not no game is perfect. Street Fighter 6 is, in my opinion, from a design perspective, far from perfect. But because it functions well and has good netcode and everyone's playing it and it's super accessible, people will play it. Why do you think people moan about the game but still boot the game up? Explain that one. People are saying the game is shit, but they're still playing it. If I want to play Street Fighter, I either have to go Discord Fighter 5 or I play this. I want to play this because of content, because people want to watch the game streamed, and because there is an element of learning. There's so much I need to learn in this game to be at a better level. So I hold my hands up. It's on me. Like, I've got so much work to do. So that's all I'm focused on. Do I get annoyed? Yes. Does the game vex me? Do I hate the mechanics? I hate the mechanics. I don't hate the game, but I hate the mechanics. But I'm not focused on that. I'm focused on what's in my control, which is just improving. Yeah. So that's it. That's all I got to say on the topic. Street Fighter 5 versus Street Fighter 6. That's the truth. That is like the most like reasonable answer to that debate ever. But people won't say that stuff. They won't say it. They'll just say Street Fighter 5 shit, Street Fighter 6 amazing, but then go on Twitter and cry and say Street Fighter 6 is trash. And then they'll play Tekken for a bit, and they'll realise Tekken's the same. And then they'll see that Tekken players try this and they don't like this. It's just a madness.